High-fiber diets are widely recognized as a cornerstone of healthful eating, offering numerous benefits for digestion, cardiovascular health, blood sugar regulation, and long-term metabolic resilience. Diets rich in vegetables, fruits, legumes, whole grains, nuts, and seeds have been associated with reduced risk of heart disease, improved glycemic control, enhanced satiety, and a healthier gut microbiome. Yet, emerging research indicates that for certain individuals, especially when fiber intake is dramatically increased over a short period, high-fiber diets may trigger temporary digestive stress, manifesting as bloating, gas, or altered stool patterns. Understanding these effects, alongside strategies to optimize fiber consumption, highlights both the challenges and the remarkable adaptability of the digestive system. Excessive fiber intake can sometimes overwhelm the gastrointestinal tract, particularly in individuals unaccustomed to high levels of dietary fiber. Soluble fiber, found in oats, beans, lentils, fruits, and certain vegetables, absorbs water and forms a gel-like substance in the gut, slowing digestion and promoting steady glucose absorption. While this is generally beneficial, abrupt increases can cause fermentation by gut bacteria to occur too rapidly, producing gas and bloating. Insoluble fiber, present in whole grains, nuts, seeds, and many vegetables, adds bulk and accelerates transit time, which may exacerbate cramping or irregular bowel movements if consumed in excess. These digestive effects are typically temporary and reflect the gut microbiome's adjustment to a higher substrate load, rather than indicating any lasting harm. Nutrient absorption is another area influenced by very high fiber intake. Fiber can bind to minerals such as iron, calcium, and zinc, potentially reducing their bioavailability when consumed in excessive amounts. However, the body exhibits remarkable compensatory mechanisms. Staggering high-fiber meals, pairing fiber-rich foods with vitamin C sources to enhance iron absorption, and maintaining a diverse diet can mitigate these concerns. Moreover, for most people, the amount of fiber needed to cause clinically meaningful reductions in nutrient absorption is substantially higher than what is typically consumed in balanced, plant-forward diets. In other words, the vast majority of individuals benefit from high-fiber eating without compromising essential nutrient status. The gut microbiome also plays a central role in how fiber influences digestion and overall health. High-fiber diets nourish beneficial bacteria, particularly those that ferment complex carbohydrates into short-chain fatty acids such as butyrate, acetate, and propionate. These metabolites support colon health, reduce inflammation, and contribute to metabolic regulation. For some individuals, however, sudden fiber increases can temporarily shift microbial activity, leading to increased gas production or mild discomfort. This response is not inherently negative. It reflects the microbiome's dynamic capacity to adapt. Over time, gradual increases in fiber intake allow microbial populations to expand and diversify, enhancing resilience and promoting more efficient fermentation. In fact, individuals who persist with high-fiber diets often report reduced bloating and improved stool regularity after an adaptation period, illustrating the long-term positive effects of fiber on digestive health. One encouraging aspect is that dietary strategies can transform initial digestive stress into an opportunity for improved gut function. Gradually increasing fiber intake, drinking adequate water, and incorporating a variety of fiber types, soluble, insoluble, and resistant starches, can optimize digestion while minimizing discomfort. Pairing legumes with sprouted grains or fermented foods may further enhance digestibility and nutrient bioavailability, leveraging the natural enzymatic activity of these foods to support gastrointestinal comfort. These approaches allow individuals to harness the full metabolic and cardiovascular benefits of fiber, including blood sugar stabilization, weight management, and heart disease protection, without being hindered by temporary gastrointestinal symptoms. Moreover, high-fiber diets provide broader systemic advantages beyond the gut. Fiber supports satiety by slowing gastric emptying and influencing appetite-regulating hormones such as peptide YY and GLP-1. It also promotes cholesterol reduction by binding bile acids, enhances glycemic control by moderating postprandial glucose peaks, and encourages a more diverse and resilient gut microbiome. These benefits often outweigh minor or temporary digestive discomfort, particularly when fiber intake is increased thoughtfully and personalized to individual tolerance levels. In this sense, Even initial bloating or mild gastrointestinal stress can be reframed as a signal that the digestive system is adapting and that beneficial changes are underway. Another positive consideration is the long-term health impact of maintaining a fiber-rich diet. Studies consistently link higher fiber consumption with reduced risks of colorectal cancer, improved cardiovascular markers, and better metabolic outcomes across populations. While initial adjustment may require attention to meal composition and gradual increases, the lasting advantages for gut microbiome diversity, systemic inflammation, and overall metabolic health are substantial. Individuals who manage early digestive stress often experience improved regularity, decreased gastrointestinal discomfort, and enhanced nutrient metabolism over months, demonstrating the body's remarkable capacity for adaptation and resilience. In summary, high-fiber diets can occasionally trigger temporary digestive stress in certain individuals, particularly when intake is increased rapidly or without adequate hydration and variety. However, these effects are typically short-lived and can be managed through gradual introduction, diverse fiber sources, and complementary dietary strategies. Far from being a drawback, this adaptive response underscores the remarkable flexibility of the digestive system and microbiome. High-fiber diets remain one of the most effective dietary approaches for supporting cardiovascular health, metabolic regulation, weight management, and gut microbiome diversity. By approaching fiber intake thoughtfully and listening to the body's signals, individuals can maximize both comfort and health outcomes, turning temporary gastrointestinal stress into a pathway for long-term digestive and systemic resilience.